Mates, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Kamalamu Nimrod Nkosi. You know ukuthi ke siyantanda and we're always grateful ukuthi nasibukela. Saqhubeke njalo ngokuthi sibeke imbokodo phambili. This is when we bring to the fore omama abavelele in businesses. Ngintshelele ngathi ngaba i-old la kokungaba umama othengisayo, but that has put her children through school. And namhlanje sise News Café in Newtown Junction. Beautiful, beautiful place, smack in the middle of history, but itingagiqa amagula ngaleyo ndaba leyo. Namhlanje sine front of house manager at News Café la Junction, Mantombi Nyathi. Sis, thank you so much for joining us.
Uyaphila kodwa? Ngiyaphila bodi.
Ngathi uthukile nje.
Hayi cha ngithukanga. Yebo.
Okay. Sis Mantombi, thank you so much for joining us. We are showcasing and profiling omama ngenyanga yomama and also naku September. As spring blooms, we believe ukuthi omama are smack in the middle of nature and have everything to do with grooming and blooming yabantu ababo, yamabhizinisi, and so we come to you. We are very curious ngale ndawo ukuthi who could be the front of house manager. Sathola ukuthi why apply le position?
Yes, I did. That was last year, if I remember very well. We've got, it's a year, 6 months now. That was a year back, 2015 in January, although we opened the place in 1st of April. That was 2015. So it's a year now. I'm a lady. I'm well spoken, and I think there's something that they liked about me. That kind of a lady who pursues whatever that she needs, she gets it, yes. And that kind of a lady that I'll say, I need to make known that all the ladies out there, we are strong ladies, we can do anything. So I made it a point, even during my interview, that of course, most people, they've got, at the back of their minds, I'll say, they've got that mentality of saying, restaurants, even to make it even worse, News Café, it has got, I'll quote, long hours, so it's a men's job. But I say to them, no ways, it's high time. You need to understand that ladies out there, they make it. There is a general quote that it says, behind every successful man, there is a woman. So those women, they need to come up front now.
Of course, because I was about to say, why is she always behind, as if she's hiding and waiting there? But behind every successful woman as well, there is that man as well. My levels are of support, isn't it?
Yes.
For you to achieve what you wanted.
Yes.
You know, okay, it's not an easy thing, but let me not get into that. Let's start with the setting of this News Café. You know, amanye News Café, atholakala kuma-mall ngaphakathi. Lena, what a beautiful setting it lends itself to. Right, a stone's throw away, you find the Marcus Theatre.
Yes.
You know, this mall now, this junction has just been opened, but right in the middle of history.
Yes.
Does that work in the favor of this restaurant?
Yes, definitely. I would really like to applaud the director of News Café New Junction for taking a good move, or I'll say a good stand to choose News Café New Junction. I think everyone now knows that the News Café New Junction is black owned. I'm very proud of it. Black owned, black managed, and black staffed. Hence, they decided to come to News Café New Junction, Newtown, where most of the black people they are working. We decided to say people after having after having nice theater, watching a nice theater, they'll come and enjoy. They can come and dine. They can come and have a nice vibe. It depends what you want, because we categorize. In the morning we've got what we call some nice breakfast where you can enjoy, have some succulent meals. Later in the evening, during the day, you can have nice meals. We've got T-bone steaks, very succulent, very hot mouth-watering, for only 59 rand. So it's very cheap, very affordable. Okay. So yes, that was the idea.
All right, and as well, Lena, by extension, Maboning as well, it's becoming very developed. You have young people, property, flats as well. They love their lifestyle, they love about their night lifestyle.
Yes.
Nivala nini la, what are your hours?
We close at 2 in the morning.
At 2 in the morning.
Yes.
Amanye ama-news cafe you find ukuthi kunabo duf 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 kunomculo wenzwani. What sort of line is this one taking?
We are commercial based, entertaining way. That's the way that we are. What we do from the morning, we play a nice tempo to accommodate the business people, business lunches, and then during the evening, we also look into the area. The setup of the patrons that we have at that particular moment, that's the kind, we follow the flow of the patrons that are there. We are very accommodative. I don't know about other news cafes, but as you can see, the numbers are coming. We are a year old, but already we are high up there. Competitive wise, we are high up there. You get good comments, good food, good vibe. They talk about good vibe at News Cafe Newtown. Why? Because we cater for the people who are there. We try and read the minds of the people. We communicate, which is very essential. Communicate with the people that are coming into your shop.
Let's talk about what a front of house manager does. What are your duties? What is expected of you? Let's just talk about, first of all, what it means to be a front of house manager.
A front of house manager means that you take care of the entire staff that is in the front, take care of your patrons. So basically, if each and every patron that comes to the shop, they've got a query, you are the first person, you are the face of the shop. Yes, front, you are up there, you are the face, you are the image of the entire shop which is behind you.
And then what sort of instructions go to our patrons? Because Tina, as patrons, we can be very fussy about food, the presentation of food, sithanda futhi nokunakwa. What sort of values do you talk about nama patrons, and what sort of disciplines do you expect from umuntu osebenza la News Cafe?
What we did, News Cafe, like any other franchisee, there are rules and regulations. But besides that, we as News Cafe Newtown, together with the help of the directors and my general manager, we designed our in-house rules that the waitrons, they follow. So in those house rules, the waitrons are trained in a way that if ever there is a complaint from the patron, they liaise with the manager. I'm always there at the front, so if ever there's a problem, I'm always there. I'm always up there. I'm the first to notice, sometimes even before the waiter can pick it up. But we have tried, the way we are working, we have tried by all means to make sure that we are zero tolerant when it comes to complaints. When the food is coming out, we do have our head coordinators. They make sure that the food is very spec. In a sense that even the plate, it doesn't even have a single mark.
But there are difficult things that mhlambe enhlangana nazo as mama. Doing umsebenzi ofana nalona, it's long hours, it's intimidating as well. What sort of problems do you face? Especially even when it comes to, I don't know, to suppliers, to finance, or what have you. What sort of challenges do you face, Nina or Mama, in this space?
There are so many challenges to say, but Nimrod. First of them, I'll start with the patrons that we deal with. As a lady, I started as a waiter, mind you, before I became a manager.
You started as a waiter?
Yes, I started as a waitron. I remember that was 2006 at Capello's, and then I moved to John Doris. So with the confidence that I had, with the love, working with passion, it takes you somewhere. So I'll encourage people there that whatever you do it with passion, love your job, do it diligently. That's why I'm a manager, because I started having passion. It's not that I started to be a manager, or when I woke up, I just said, you know what, I'm going to be a waitress. I just loved it. I worked at Garden Lodge, Swarit Kop. I was a cleaner there, and people inspired me. They said, you're a beautiful lady. Why don't you just go out there and maybe work as a waiter or something else? And then I started as a runner. I started to be a runner, and then I fell in love with that job. Ever since, I've been waitering, up until I said, you know what, it's high time. Let me study, let me further my education, and become a manager.
Sis Mantombi, what a pleasure to have hosted you. Thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to come to this space as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Wow, what a story. There is nothing that beats determination and drive and sheer love for what you do. Sis Mantombi started as a waiter. Can you believe it? It started as a person cleaner. What we're saying to you young women out there is that angeke success nithole nje iphiwe yini or amablesser. You have to work for it. And look at her today, running one of the most exciting, one of the most family-oriented, fun-oriented, business-oriented venues you can find in this developing area, yes, in Newtown. Well, we'd like to thank Sis Mantombi for coming to the show. Do stay with us as we celebrate women.